Sweet, so here we are in San Diego. We finally made it out here.
San Diego. So
yeah.
we're out here just hanging out on the beach today, right?
Yeah, getting some content in and working with our good friends Limber now.
Yep, working with Limber. So that's kind of what we wanted to talk about today is we've got some new projects going on. We're kind of doing our own thing independently now and at least for a 90-day period, right?
Yeah.
And so we've been working on this for a couple months and are here to kind of present the idea of what's going on.
So what we're doing is we're kind of starting our own consulting firm. So social media content, sales and marketing, clinic highlights, product reviews, and I'll be traveling as Adventurous Amputee, trying to hit all these clinics as Alec will try to set it up, and we'll do most of the editing for the clinical aspect of things. And then the Adventurous Amputee will kind of just be like a daily, I'm posting while I'm traveling type of thing. So we're excited for you guys to follow along and to see everywhere we're going to go. We have kind of a map that we're guided by, but I think we'll also throw in some random adventures and some amputee support group meetings as well. So if you have any support group meetings that you'd like us to attend or like me to attend, I love going to those. I love showing up and supporting your patients. So
or just events, you know, if you guys are doing a rock climbing adaptive event, something out there. But really the idea is you know, we're working with Limber. If you're not familiar with the Unileg, continue to watch our channels because we're going to be talking about Unileg and Limber quite a bit.
I'll have one very soon by the end of the week.
Hopefully me as well. So working on some different things with those guys. But really, you know, I think Limber, again, we've talked about it in past videos. I think like the Unileg is a very cool, unique thing that does have a place. I want one.
I'm excited just because, you know, I just, until this day, like I didn't really realize that, you know, you're only getting your flexibility out of the foot versus a 3D printed socket. The pylon's able to flex a little bit, and so you get more of a natural movement out of that below knee prosthesis. So
well, and how many people do you know, like me coming to this beach, we've been talking about it today, like I hate the beach. I don't want to get sand in anything. To have a leg that like you don't have to worry about it all
rusting or the bolts not being able to come out for alignment changes later. I mean, you're still able to make alignment changes to a limber leg with the jig, but the idea of going to the beach and not worrying about having to get it, oh, I can't get it into salt water today because it's the only leg I brought with me this trip.
Yeah, it's something that I think that a lot of people in our community would love to have if they knew it was out there. And it's definitely, you know, Austin does a great job of promoting it and getting it out to the public, but we're excited to help kind of broaden Limber's reach and help the clinicians that have already kind of signed up and are a part of that program, you know, maybe get more comfortable and familiar with it and introduce it to new clinics as well. But then, like you were saying, we're also going around and we'll be creating content for these clinics, whether that's a marketing package or a marketing package in conjunction with Limber. And so we'll be able to really create a lot of different content. Like I'll still be doing reviews and things like that on my channel. David's channel will be, you know, documenting his travels and, you know, while he's out and about driving across the country and things that he runs into. And then we'll also be cross-sharing on Limber's YouTube as well, different clinic highlights and tutorials on different things like that. So make sure you're subscribed to MPS, make sure you're subscribed to Adventurous Amputee, and subscribe to Limber Prosthetics on YouTube as well. And then on top of that, we also have Every Labs, right?
Every Labs. So I'm very excited about this. I've told the few CPOs I've told about it. One of them actually was my old boss, immediately signed up for it. So I'll let Alec, he's probably better explaining clinically than I am.
I mean, Every Labs is really cool. Basically, it is an AI software that integrates with your OP or whatever billing, you know, system you use, Nimble. And so it's a way to just simplify the billing process on the clinician end, which
as well as check in as a patient. So if you got a new patient, you can literally set the phone in the room and you can create a whole profile for them within minutes.
You create the profile, you can dictate and have it automatically create your soap note from the appointment. So there are a lot of things there with Every Labs and we're very excited to kind of get that out to clinicians because, you know, as a clinic manager, that was one of the most frustrating parts of my job is appeals and all of that
denials, appeals.
Denials. And so having a software that kind of helps me do that on its own and you know, gives me data and different things to pull from so that I can argue those appeals, very helpful. And hopefully it does help, you know, so that you don't have to appeal as much and saves you time in the clinic, you know, not spending as much time working on your notes and things like that.
Let's all agree that the reason we got into this business is to help patients not to spend 4 hours a night doing documentation, quoting citations from studies that prove that this is why such and such patient needs this microprocessor knee or this K3 foot. We all got in it to help patients and we didn't get in to do paperwork. And Every Lab kind of simplifies that for you. As a matter of fact, I got a text message this morning from some old colleagues that said, asking me, are you getting more denials than usual? Well, I don't work in the clinical aspect anymore, but they asked me to talk to a couple people. And yeah, right now they're getting a lot of kickbacks on denials. They're not getting 100% denial, but they're getting kickback like, hey, we need more documentation. And Every Labs, I think, can really help simplify that and hopefully get you less of those in the first place. So hopefully you don't get it kicked back and you have to get more documentation, because it's making sure it's checking, it's cross-referencing what that insurance policy needs for documentation, what SOAP notes what they want in the SOAP notes. So I think Every Labs is a very good thing for the industry, especially for kids coming fresh out of school who don't realize there's a lot of paperwork involved in prosthetics, and then they get discouraged when they're spending 8 hours at the office, 2 hours in the lab, and then 4 hours on paperwork at nighttime, and spending a 14, 16-hour day right out of college. So that's very discouraging, I feel like, for new people to the field. But me and you are quite used to that, unfortunately. But
that's the world.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it's really, we're really excited to be able to get out into the field and actually be out there, interacting with clinicians and with other end users. And if, a little bit of call to action here, if you are an end user and you're interested in the Unileg, right now there's only BK versions available. So if you're a BK out there and you're like, man, I would love to have a beach leg, I would love to pay cash for a beach leg,
Yes.
Reach out to us, comment on the video. We'll get David set up to come out and we'll train up your clinicians and everything. Very excited for that. If you're a clinician watching and you want to get involved with Limber, reach out to us, let us know, and we will be, like we said, David's goal is to hit 90 clinics in 90 days. So we're going to be all over the place, bouncing around, mostly in the West here for this initial 90 days, and really trying to support the community in a lot of different ways. So.
Yeah, I ride one wheels. I also been working with one wheel a little bit on this trip, so hopefully I can hit some one wheel rides and just film some content that people appreciate, not the U.S. Olympian athletes that everyone has to look up to, the more normal amputees like ourselves who still snowboard, who still skateboard, who still go surfing. Like
I just want to go for a walk with my grandkids.
Yeah.
I just want to be able to go to the grocery store and come home and make dinner.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like we just want to help grow the community and support and uplift each other in all ways, whether that's for the end user, for the clinicians, for the billing staff, whoever it may be. We just want to continue to grow the community and lift everyone up. So again, if you're a user out there, you're interested in Limber, in the Unileg, reach out to your clinician, reach out to us. If you're a clinician and you're interested in Every Labs, you're interested in Limber, or you're maybe a smaller clinic and you're like, hey man, we don't do a lot of marketing. It would be awesome if we could, get a video or two done on our clinic. Let us know, and we would love to come out and we'll shoot all that, cut it together, and you'll have a clean little marketing.
I don't know if you'll be able to cut this in, but we actually filmed a little bit with one of my friends in Texas, just doing something they can present to the doctors or to the physical rehab department. So they don't have to, schedule an in-service every week with 3 new people. They can just send them a video. Hey, this is what we're about. This is why patients choose us. Since we're independent on that aspect, we'd love to do highlights like that for you guys if you're interested. So there's a lot of opportunity here for some creativity, I feel like. And we're open to be more creative if you have ideas as well.
Yeah, we're just on our own kind of doing our own thing. So, if somebody has an idea, it's fun for us to try it. If it works, that's great. If it doesn't, it doesn't.
Yeah, no hard feelings.
So again, make sure you're subscribed to MPS YouTube. Make sure you're subscribed to Adventurous Amputee YouTube and Limber Prosthetics on YouTube, Instagram.
Yeah,
they're on everything. So make
the
sure
Adventurous
you're
Amputee, I think we're bringing you straight to my YouTube, as well as my main Instagram is the Adventurous Amputee. I also have Adventurous Amputee. I'm not really posting to because my other account was so big. I might be posting to both, but definitely the YouTube will be most of our longer format, and then we'll have shorts on there as well. But my Instagram, I'll be posting pretty much as I'm traveling. I'll be posting on my Instagram. So I'll tell you if there's something you need to check out on Alex's YouTube or my YouTube as well on the Instagram, as well as maybe giving you guys little Easter eggs of where we're going next. I think that'll be fun to follow along on the journey. I might even get a map in the back of my truck and put a little star as I cross the states off,
Yeah, and keep track of are we hitting our goal? 90 clinics.
We're setting goals big here, right? But we know 90 clinics in 90 days sounds appeasing, but in reality, 90 is kind of a big number, depending how much time I spend at each clinic. And we don't want to cut a clinic short just because we're trying to hit a 90 number. We want to spend quality time with with clinics
and not
really
waste time.
Yeah, not waste time, not just come there to shoot 30 minutes of content. It's going to actually be beneficial to your company. You're going to have another revenue to get more amputees in. Maybe there's a doctor that refers patients to you that doesn't have insurance coverage for their patients. Usually this will give you another revenue to offer cash legs to your patients, as well as, you know, every patient, I've always asked for a water leg.
Everybody wants a shower or a water beach leg. So
it's more revenue opportunities for you as well. It's not just like this is going to replace every prosthetic in the world. It's, you know, you can wear it daily, you can wear it in the water, you can wear it in the shower. I think that's the number one question I get from new amputees when I do a consultation is, how do you shower? Well, you don't shower with your leg, but you can get a shower leg. Well, how do I get that? Insurance doesn't cover it. You know, now there's an option for you to get a shower leg at a little to low cost.
Yeah, pretty cool to see all the Limber's doing, and we're excited to help them kind of grow and grow ourselves too. So yeah, make sure you subscribe to those channels and watch for new content coming soon, because there's going to be a lot.
Yeah, yeah. This week is just San Diego, but yeah, we're hitting the road running next week, and I think it'll be really interesting to see. I don't think anyone's ever done this in the industry, and what I'm working towards, growing towards, is an RV that I'm building out currently, and this will be my full-time job moving forward for the next 20 years, I hope, is just traveling and introducing people and connecting the dots for the smaller companies like Limber. There's a lot of tech companies getting involved in prosthetics, and I love that because I feel like that's driving innovation. It's not the same prosthetic carbon foot that's being duplicated and built and tweaked and everything. There's new technology coming to the field, and I'm so excited about that.
Yep. Pretty cool to be a part of it, and we're very excited to kind of see where this goes. So follow along. Other than that, we'll see you next time. Thank you.
Thanks.